Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power, it might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all try and figure out what did Van see. You never know to rock with Slut Gang CEO, the mass creator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Every time you see me on my shit, I'm with them bitches known to talk about. Shorty love the swag, they see the kid, I'm all they talk about. I don't like to brag, I pop a tag, it's all they talk about. See me get the club with model chicks, I bring them bottles out. I'm who they talk about, I'm who they talk about. Shorty love the swag, they see the kid, I'm all they talk about. I don't like to brag, I pop a tag, it's all they talk about. See me get the club with model chicks, I bring them bottles out. I'm who they talk about, I'm who they talk about. Shorty love the swag, they see the kid, I'm all they talk about. I don't like to brag, I pop a tag, it's all they talk about. See me get the club with model chicks, I bring them bottles out. I'm who they talk about, I'm who they talk about. Shorty love the swag, they see the kid, I'm all they talk about. I don't like to brag, I pop a tag, it's all they talk about. See me get the club with model chicks, I bring them bottles out. I'm who they talk about, I'm who they talk about. Shorty love the swag, they see the kid, I'm all they talk about. I don't like to brag, I pop a tag, it's all they talk about. See me get the club with model chicks, I bring them bottles out. I'm who they talk about, I'm who they talk about. Shorty love the swag, they see the kid, I'm all they talk about. I don't like to brag, I pop a tag, it's all they talk about. See me get the club with model chicks, I bring them bottles out.
What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? This is your boy J.I., the mass creator, and we are here. It's Monday night, 8:05, and guess who's back? It's us, the grown man clique. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Give me a big cheer. Yeah. And let's introduce the crew to you. And for those who are new to the show, I'm going around the room. The man, the myth, the legend. You put a crochet needle in his hands, you're going to come out with something grand. This is my man, 100 grand.
Van, go.
What's up, Van? And on the screen right next to us in the blue hat, is that the Expos you got on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought so. That's the throwback Expos hat, sitting back with the cap, you know. That's our boy, the man, the myth, the legend, photographer extraordinaire.
Scott T, what up?
What up? Now let's break it down a little bit lower.
Oh, shit.
We're going down into the cave.
Ah, man.
You better be careful, because if you not, you say something wrong, you're going to get hit with that bad paw. And it does not come easy. It's going to slap you like the hell you used to get from your mama when you did something wrong. The man, intelligence, sophistication, all of that rolled into one package. It is our boy, who? You muted. You muted. Sir Grizz of Swag.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Your mic open now? We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
It's still off.
How about now?
There we go. The
Raggedy
sophisticated
motherfucker.
Grizz, the man, the myth, the legend.
Mr. Dearest Teddy.
There we go. And right now, the Slut Gang CEO, Richie Rich, is actually at work. He's going to try to jump in if he can. But let's go to the, okay, here we go. First comment, Sheila. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? It's good. Hey, my love. Have a great show. Good evening.
Hey, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
And then Crazy Cats, we haven't even introduced our guests, but Crazy Cats, you the only one who can be called a mother on this show at this point. So Nikki who works with Van and is his content creator and brand ambassador. That's Nikki. So say hi to Nikki, everybody.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
Nikki.
Crazy Cats gotta be her daughter because none of us have a daughter. That'll call us ma.
And hi, Jay.
My daughter better not call me mommy.
And okay, that's Jay. That's enough.
That's Victoria's good friend from school.
Okay. And send the link. The link is in your messages, bruh. The link has been in your message since earlier today. And
Wow.
hi, Nikki. And then Christy. Hey, Christy, how you doing? We getting them back to back tonight, yo. We got all these people coming into the we call that the Peanut Gallery. All the people that come in, chime in online. So welcome to the Peanut Gallery. Glad to see you there. Richard Hunter, look in your Facebook messages. The group message has the link. So, and if anybody can send Rich the link, if you're available to do that, that would be great. So, now that we've introduced everybody and checked out the Peanut Gallery, it's time for us to do what we do all the time. Hold on. Wait a minute. I had to take it back to there. We have the Slut Gang CEO in the house. No other than Richie Rich, the Slut Gang CEO in the building. What's up, my brother?
What's happening?
Not much. We said you was at work, so we gotta give you a cheer.
Yeah.
Doing what he gotta do, pay them bills and get new grills and give his girl the thrills. Because guess what? It don't come cheap. He in that truck doing what he gotta do.
That vest is bright as shit, son.
Talk about it. I gotta let these hoes see me.
As we do at the beginning of every show, we got to toast to a good show. So we're going to pick up the drink you love the most and toast to a good show. And as we say to a good show, clink, clink.
Drink, baby.
Rich, do not pick up a drink, please.
I'm not. I ain't stupid.
Don't do it, bro. You on camera. Don't do it, bro.
I ain't stupid.
It's a camera pointing right at you, waiting for you.
I know. I'm looking right at it.
No, you're not stupid, but you are reckless. So, I mean, you know.
I ain't been reckless in a minute.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Okay.
Rich is becoming a sensible old man now.
Oh shit.
Man, shoot, I almost dropped my drink when I saw Richard Hunter. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Richard Hunter.
Slut Gang CEO to us. Some things never change.
Is he related to Heather Hunter? Because I'm still trying to find her. Hey, look.
He'll always be the Slut Gang CEO. Even in that Holly Hobby red orange jacket he got on.
It's a vest.
Shoot, that's a sign of a working man. That means he got credit, y'all. You better be careful. Them girls when coming out the woodwork.
Coming through, bro.
How you doing? I saw you in that orange jacket. You got them state benefits. I need my teeth redid.
If you say teethus, then you might as well forget the conversation.
Teethuses.
You say teethus to me, that's the end of
these
the
motherfuckers
conversation.
I'm picking up. Look, these motherfuckers
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So, yeah, we back. If y'all don't realize it, we back. The Grown Man Clique is back on the air. We had, we took off for the holidays last week. I mean, I was out in the park on the weekend and I was on the grill. I didn't even share the video. I did a video when I was on the grill. The steaks was looking steakish. The burgers were burgering. The hot dogs was dogging. I mean, the steam was steaming off the grill. We was in the park. It was beautiful. And I forgot to post the video. I did all that and forgot to post it. So I needed some time off. I needed to put my feet up. So, but okay, we got another comment coming in. Who's this?
Jay.
It's an
Oh,
emoji. He's laughing. Okay. How can y'all see that little ass emoji?
Said we need the video.
We need the video.
We'll put it
I
up.
don't even know where my phone is. I just said that right
Yeah.
right before the show. I said my phone in here somewhere.
We heard
Sheila,
it.
I'm not ignoring you. I don't know where my phone is right now. But so let's go around the room real quick. I'm gonna go with Rich because we don't know when he's gonna have to bail out. Rich, what you been up to since the last time you've been on these podcast streets with us? He just had to bail
Good.
out. God
There it
damn it! I tried to get him.
Good.
There he
Oh,
is.
he's
He's back.
okay. What you been up to? Oh, he gone.
There it is.
All right, Scott. What you been up to since we've been on these podcast streets?
Since last week,
No, it's
still
been
got a
two-
job. Last week, 2 weeks, something like that. Helping my father find a house in Florida.
He got one.
No, I'm
Oh.
helping him.
Shit.
Nice.
So, yeah, but other than that, shout out to Clique because that was a fantastic show. That was the first time I actually worked with you on it.
Kirk
We
Haley.
did
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dance show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that was a fabulous show.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Sheila. Yeah, other than that, just plotting my exit from the working world
You've been
Trying not
grinding harder on that.
and trying not to sucker punch people on the freaking beltway.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't, brother.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, well, it's a tough job. Somebody got to do it, but I ain't trying to go to jail because this fool 1600. You ain't going to jail. You going straight to a nondescript country somewhere around the world that you ain't got no business being in. Yeah, no, we ain't doing nothing.
He can't spell himself.
We ain't doing that.
All right. Grizz,
Yes, sir.
what you been up to, man?
A couple of things. I'm officially right now preparing. So at the end of the month, everybody, please have your song in before the 30th, because the 30th we're gonna have the AI versus battle for the love of music. So whatever kind of music you want to submit, you go ahead and submit your music. And we're gonna have 8 contestants. We're gonna do it just like we did it last time. We're gonna have the 8, then we're gonna have the final 4. And whoever is the winner, we're going to determine what the prize would be at that time. But right now, we just need people to start submitting their music so that me and Mr. He Said can coordinate it. Also, I've been releasing music on all streaming platforms. So I have 8 songs right now on all streaming platforms right now. So you can go check those out. I've done a Teddy file, so I'm doing more stuff with my fragrance content, things like that. So yeah, man, I just been moving, ain't letting no grass grow under my feet, and still have a full-time job. So
All right.
Yeah.
I did get them notifications on that Teddy file too.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I did. So let's see. That was good to see you too, Scott. Yeah. Well, that's going. I'm gonna save that for the next segment because y'all know what's coming up next. Ben, what you been up to? I saw some shots.
Been busy.
I saw some
Been
shots.
Busy. Did some awesome work.
And not these kind of shots. I mean, with your camera.
Right. Did some awesome work at Graffiti Warehouse.
Okay.
Couple of photographers that I knew came through. Miss Jessie came up. Big shout out to her for coming up.
Jesse, you was in my city and you didn't say hi. You know you need to check in with me.
Boo!
Jesse Reynolds, you know you got to check in with me.
Boo! Yeah, nah, we ain't letting that slide. You know we ain't letting that slide.
So Jessie came up. There are a couple new models that came out. One girl named Shelby posting. She looked like, a lot of good potential. A little shy, of course. First event, first time, going out and doing some things. But
you got to bring over the mass creations.
Yeah.
This is the training ground for young models because we've got some new models that I've been working with and bringing them up. And Charvet, what's up? Yeah. China, what's up? Yeah. We're getting them there. So always, because one, Look on any model safety organizations. You will not see the Mass Creations Multimedia, because guess what? We are a safe space. We take care of our models here. So,
Yep.
but
Or
yeah,
any of the people that associate with Mass Creations, because we will drop kick your ass quick.
Right.
Story time.
It took me 3 years to get better to
shit.
get in here, and I was like, I make clothes. Like I don't even shoot a whole lot. Like
Man, look, you
Story
still on the
time?
fence.
Can we go to story time? I got story time already.
Yeah.
Speaking of vetting, I had somebody contact me. Hey, been to your studio. I want to rent your studio for a couple hours. Got my own photographer. Okay, cool. No problem. Can you please send your photographer's information and his webpage or his IG page or whatever social media so that I can vet him? Crickets. Crickets. You know why?
Yeah, because it's a photographer that we fucking banned from the studio.
Yep.
Or somebody who can't come in this bitch.
There's
They have something on their label, on their tag, where they going, as soon as I check it out and go around the circle, we're gonna find out that they can't be here.
And that works both ways. We booted models out of here.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have
absolutely.
a couple models that can't come back in here no more.
Especially Crazy Tippy Toes, but we not gonna talk about her too much.
But let Tippy
Wow, see, you had to go there, right?
Everybody gonna be looking up. They gonna be on Instagram going
Looking up
Crazy
Tippy
Tippy Toes.
Who the fuck is crazy?
That ain't the name. That ain't the name.
No, it ain't nowhere near. But yeah, those of us who know already know. You had to go there, didn't you? Damn.
What is it? What, how they say it to young people? If you know, you know. But yeah, so
just doing some fantastic work. Catalog is actually getting ready to come out finally.
all
Remember I
right.
said I was working on that for a while.
Yeah.
Me and Nikki buckled down, got that finished. I've just got to do the layout for it and figure out who I want to publish it. I don't want it to
Self-publish.
Right. Self-publish it, but I don't because you know MadCloud has that thing.
Hold on.
We're already discussing that.
Hold
I
on.
haven't gotten there yet.
Hold on.
Final decision.
Hold on. To our consummate author
Right.
Yeah.
who has published multiple publications,
I
Right.
hit him up.
you got to hit him up.
Yeah, I
Right.
had to publish that.
Go ahead and say it.
Well-
I know Grizz waiting to say
I
it.
see
Go
it
ahead and
on
say
his
it.
face.
I got you, bro. I can tell you how to do it, man. I'll show you exactly
Okay.
how to do it. And
I'll
keep all your
definitely
money,
get to
man. Keep all your money, because believe it or not, publishers, a lot of external publishers, they be on some shit. I tried to go through a couple of them, and they was on some bullshit. One guy actually he wanted to charge me to read my book.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to charge me to read my book and see worthy of him.
Oh no, we got
Hold on.
no. Hold on. Oh no.
We gotta-
Oh no. Oh hell
Starting
no.
already.
Bitch, please.
Yeah.
Man.
He's like, man, he said, "Will you send me about $85 and I'll read it?" Man, fuck you. I got it.
Oh no, he need this one. He need the big one. He need this one.
Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
And there it
There
is.
it is.
Trying to charge you to read your book.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm gonna charge you to read your book.
Yeah.
So I can
and he
help
thought I
you.
was going, and the thing is, he thought I was gonna fall for this shit. He said, "Well, you know, man, my time is precious." I said, "So is my book. Have a nice life. Fuck you." He said, "Well, I have good luck getting it out. It's out, sir. It's out right now on Amazon. You can go find. It's called Infection by Mr. Sean McNeil. So there you go. So you can keep the 85. I made more than that already from the book. So there you go.
What?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
I know that little motherfucker like 17 now. He like, can y'all please stop playing that fucking video?
Like I'm grown.
He's like, I see it different now, damn it.
I drive.
The top of Shut Fuck Mountain. What the
Yeah,
hell?
there are no more fuck ups to shut. All right, everybody, it's that time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the show, true to the show, or just don't know what to do with the show at this point, we're going to take you right next to me today.
Yes.
We usually got to go down 295, Snowden River Parkway, make a left. But today, he's in the house, so we can go right next door to our boy Van Gogh, and Van Gogh will let you know what Flowers and Powder is all about. Go ahead, Van.
So Flowers and Powder is a segment of the show we do each week. If somebody's done something nice or amazing for you or helped you out, you can virtually give them a shout out or flowers just to, show some appreciation. But if you have that one guy, that one dude, or girl, guy or girl. Let's be politically correct here. One of y'all that
Oh my God.
basically calls constantly for no reason at all. Go ahead and put some powder on your hands. Open up the front door and deliver that smack. Pow! Directly. That's your new hello. Just pow! I see you're here. That's all you got to do. Right at the front door.
So, as you know, as we do on this
Scott
part
got
of
his
this,
finger up.
I know, but I still got to do it. We got to take it to church. My brother and sisters here in the greater church of Flowers and Powder. If you have a flower or powder, please put your finger, bring your church finger up in the air so we know to count on you and call on you from the audience. My boy, the junior deacon from the Right Reverend Church of You Need to Stop It. My boy, Mr. Scott T. Please come to the altar and tell us who needs the flowers or the powder.
I got both.
Okay.
I got flowers to the black bear that juked the fuck out of that brown bear at the top of that tree that I saw the other day.
Where the fuck were you?
See,
Uncle Chucky?
Didn't I warn you? Once you start hanging around me, you were just gonna start seeing weird shit.
Man, look. And then I got powder for that punk ass brown bear who thought he was gonna climb up that tree and then punked out. Then the black bear smacked him in the face.
Really?
Back up, bitch.
Man, I gotta show this shit to y'all. This was crazy.
Wow. And I see, from the Church of Grizzanami.
Oh gosh. Here we go.
We have the Right Reverend Grizztaculus in the house. Grizztaculus, please come up and give your flowers and or powder.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I speak to you for a moment?
You want me to break out the church?
Deacon Grizzly got to talk to you, fellas. So tonight I want to give some flowers, only flowers from the church of Fuck Around and Find Out. I want to give some flowers out to Mrs. Grizz because she is turning into Miss Farmette Jane. She's a hell of a farmer. She has been growing the fruits and the vegetables out here on the patio, and in all honesty, we look better than most actual farmers. So I think I showed the picture to everybody in the congregation last week where the damn cucumber was as long as my arm. And as you can see, my arm is pretty damn long. So I want to give a shout out to the woman that takes care of me and gives me sustenance and makes sure that I'm always okay. So only flowers for you, Mrs. Grizz. Thank you so much. I appreciate
All right. That's what I was saying.
That's it. I don't know why I'm still on screen.
What? Wow.
Yo, wait for some powder.
You didn't hear the organ?
No.
Didn't even hear it.
We ain't hear nothing.
I didn't even hear it.
Oh, we playing the organ music behind you.
Oh yeah, no, we ain't hear
that
that.
would've been perfect. I probably would have gotten all up into
Shout out to Mrs. Grizz. Oh, we got another comment in the peanut gallery. Okay, Jay, you got your church finger up. What you got to say? Just bring it in the comments. We'll put it up. Bring it in the comments.
Go for it.
We don't
Come
have
on, Jay, let's hear it.
So, anybody else? You got any flowers or powder?
I'm gonna go with flowers.
Okay, go right in.
I'm gonna go with flowers to Graffiti Warehouse for a great event. Bringing some people together. Of course, flowers to Girl Man Clique for having this continue on. Flowers to Nikki for helping me finish up the little catalog that I've been trying to get out for almost a year now. And, you know, he's like, yeah, it's got to happen. Let's see. Do I have powder? Yeah, I do have powder.
What?
I do have powder.
You on a streak.
Yeah.
This is the first time in a while you had some powder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got powder.
Okay.
Okay. So my powder goes out to I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not trying to make him famous. He's already kind of Facebook famous, fucking up that bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this one dude powder. Not just a little bit. We're talking like
LeBron James
John
at the beginning of the
level
game.
hot powder bullshit.
Oh, John? You talking about Mr. Vicissitude hot powder?
We're giving him Mr. Vicissitude hot powder.
Shit.
That's hot sauce, baby. That's hot sauce.
How? I'm trying to figure this out. How is it that you've created this whole fantasy relationship with somebody that doesn't even know they're in the fantasy relationship with you? Like you didn't even include the person that was out.
Legally, they call that stalking.
Legally stalking?
That's called stalking.
Yeah. That'd be stalking.
Yeah,
I would think so. But yeah, I'm taking a baseball glove, putting it on my hand, filling that with powder, and then waiting for him to round third base and just catch him full stride. Bow!
Yeah, I don't got to bow.
Just mollywop him coming around third. Y'all know what a mollywop is,
God,
right?
Jay.
Just
Wow.
mollywop.
Oh yeah, we from that school, bro.
Well, I mean, I
we
think
from that
this,
school. We know
this
mollywop.
I think this right here counts as a mollywop.
Bam! Nikita Koloff got
There it is
that.
right there. That's
All
it
right.
right there with the powder.
That's the only
All
person
right,
in
we
history
got-
who should be doing a clothesline.
We got some powder from the comment section. So let's go
That's
here.
it.
Powder.
Flowers to Nikki for being here for me when I need her. Same with V. And powder to the wasp nest in my attic being a pain in my arse.
There it is.
There
That's
you go.
how it works.
That's how it works.
Thank
You
you,
got
Jay.
flowers and powder. Okay, well, I do have an amazing amount of flour. I have flowers to my boy Scott T because my weekend became a clusterfuck and I didn't know how I was going to make it through because I had a couple of events and I needed to have them filled. And he was like, I'm here. I was like, what? He's like, I got you. I was like, damn, I should have asked you earlier. I'm slapping myself. And he came through and he did what he did and he helped me out. So much powder to him, flowers to him. Then the powder goes to myself because through all this shit, I somehow got sick. had to work through all these goddamn ailments I got all of a sudden. And I mean, I was literally in the house all day Sunday sleep because I was just feeling horrible. So for me to be here on a podcast right now, I'm giving my wife flowers because she was the other person who came through and she was on camera on Saturday.
Nice.
Then she was trying to make me feel better. I'm the worst sick person in the world. I know it, but baby, I'm horrible because I don't like fucking being sick. So because I don't know, it's not about being a baby. I just don't like being fucking sick. So it annoys the shit out of me. So I try not to take it out on her, but it seems like I'm being a baby, but I'm not. I just don't want to fucking be sick. So I love you, babe. You did a good job of dealing with me being a motherfucker. So thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's called love. And that's relationships, and that's the right fit. And now we are ready for the topic of the day. The topic of the day was brought to us by none other than the right junior deacon, Scott T. He gave us the subject for today because it's all about the right fit. How do you know when you found the right fit? And this is not sexually connotated or anything. I'm always here and there to assist you with anything to the best of my abilities. I know that, baby. Thank you so much. And before we go, I actually, you know me, I do my homework. We don't just come up on this podcast without doing our homework. Grizz taught me that. If I didn't learn anything, you can't just come up here and fly by the seat of your nuts. That just don't work. You know, I mean, it just don't work. So, I mean, this is the whole idea. When you're talking about finding the right fit, check this out.
You do not pick partnerships based on pleasure. You pick partnerships based on purpose. And I think that's where a lot of people get messed up. There are a lot of people you can be compatible with, but they're not going in the same direction as you. If me and you were to say right now, let's go to Disney World, there are probably 15 different paths to get there. Like, and there are some people that are like, well, let me stop way over here and let me go over here. But if we were riding in the same car together, we would have to go on the same road, on the same highway, getting to the same place because our purpose was to go to this destination. I think a big part of my burden for our generation when it comes to business partnerships, relationships, all those things is to pick partners for purpose, not just for pleasure.
Yes.
Because the pleasure wears off when you get in a pit. Like when it ain't working, when we lost the money, when you used to dress up for me and now you looking like a grandma, like all of those things, that's when you have to pick partners that you remember. Why did we get together? What was the purpose of this? What did we say we were going to do? And so a lot of times when people are starting to date and have fun and do all the different things, they're not thinking purpose. And
That's deep.
No lies
Yeah.
detected. No lies detected.
No lies detected at all. Because a lot of us, and the whole idea is that when you first get into relationships, of course, you got to look at the person and see the person, because men, we are hunter-gatherers.
Right.
By nature. That's who we are. So, of course, when you're hunting for a mate, they have to be eye-appealing, something that you want to be associated with you, and something that you want to see if you're compatible with.
Right.
That's all fine and good. But then I've told my wife over the last 3 decades that we've been together, you know how most women lose me? When they open their mouths.
Yep.
That's why I've been dedicated to her for so long, because most women, when they have talked to me, and of course, you know, I'm talking about trying to see where I'm at, if I'm really dedicated to my wife, they're coming at me and they're talking to me and it's they're saying stupid shit. Superficial. What you got, what you doing, what you want, no. There's no purpose behind it. It's only they have attraction and what they want to get out of it.
Right.
That's it. It's all superficial.
Physical attraction is what turns you on. Personality is what keeps you around.
Personality and making
Everything.
sure that you didn't meet someone's representative.
Right.
Because a lot of times, a guy will tell you and feed you everything he needs to feed you to get in your pants. But he's not going to tell you everything that he needs in order for you to be his mate.
Right.
Because there are so many different levels that men move on that people get confused.
Right. Right.
And boys want that cheap thrill. They want hit it, quit it, see who's next one.
Absolutely.
Then you got the men who are like, I know the game, I work the game, and I'm gonna keep playing the game. And then you got the grown men who are like, it's not about games, it's about life and who I want to spend my life with, how I'm going to develop and grow and prosper with someone who is compatible with me. So when I give you a lot of grief all the time because I say, man, you just need to have some sex. I'm serious. You know that's true.
He does. I'm the Amish guy still.
But the whole idea, but that's why he's Amish, because he always goes, no, I need to get to know him. I got to talk to him. I say, sometimes talking to him, you're going to miss out on the coochie. Because
I don't know if that Amish shit.
All these years, I've been faithful because I had to listen to what they had to say to me, and it wasn't prosperous.
I don't know how much that Amish shit plays true because they got a lot of fucking kids.
I was about to say, I think the Amish get a bad rap, yo, because I think they getting it in constantly.
Them barns have seen a lot of shit.
Jebediah and Elizabeth be in that barn rocking that shit. Kids sleeping on the hay bales in the house.
Yeah, but Dine done torn up that ass quite a bit.
I think Van is on a permanent rumspringer.
I thought you was about to say rump shaker.
No. But the whole idea for me, when I met Sheila, I had a lot of decisions to make, and I'm gonna go on about it later because I don't want to tell the whole story now. But the whole idea is that readiness is part of being able to find the right person.
Right.
And finding the right person requires you to actually be in the right time in your life.
Right.
I found that out the hard way.
Timing.
Here's a good point too. You also have to know who you are as a person.
That's what I mean.
If you don't know who you are, you're not going to be able to find what you're looking for because you don't even know what you want at that point.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I mean.
The thing is you worry about what you're looking for, but we never think about are you the one she's looking for?
When you ain't looking, that's when you find what you need and what you want.
Right.
When you're
what you need finds you.
Not what you need.
Right.
I think I brought it up on a podcast maybe last year sometime where I was talking about a young lady that I dated in college. I think I brought it up before and we had a discussion after chat about it. Where I knew that her and I weren't going to get along. But because I knew her so well and we were such good friends, I was able to help her find her husband. And there was no hard feelings between me and her. And that's just having a grown relationship. I'm not the one, but I know what you're looking for, so let me help you find that. That's how you end. If you have to end a relationship, try and end that civilly, some kind of way.
Man, you're not slick, bro. You was just trying to get that bitch out your goddamn face. That's what you. It's like, look, somebody take this motherfucker, please. One goddamn body, please.
Hello, distinguished Hello, distinguished men of the GMC. Hope everyone is doing well on this fabulous Monday. I know I am. What's up, Shauna? How
Hey,
you
Miss
doing,
Shauna.
baby doll?
What's up,
Good to
Shauna?
Hey,
see you.
Shauna.
But no, man,
There it
that was
is in
actually
text.
cool,
Hey,
bro.
Shauna.
But that was actually pretty cool, bro. Like, and in all honesty, like, it was good that you was able to recognize, you know, that you two, because there's so many friendships that get ruined when you don't recognize what the situation is at the time. I have people who possibly I could have ruined friendships with because we never should have dated. But
Right.
thank God we're able to come back around to a point to where now there are certain people who I'll never be friends with. I wouldn't even throw water on them if their ass is on fire. But
Yeah.
there's specific people who were great friends, and you know, being in a relationship almost ruined it. But thank God that we came back around to actually be friends, and that's also part of my growth as a person. You know, because in many relationships we tend to lean towards blaming the other person and looking what everybody else did, and not looking to the part that we played and things coming to a demise. So once I got to a point to where I understood the part that I played, I was able to actually articulate that, and now I can actually see the kind of man that I was, so that I can become the man that I am, and that's the way that me and these people are actually friends nowadays. You know, but like I said, them other ones I ain't gonna never be friends with them. I could give a shit what happens to them.
And then I get what Grizz is saying about, you know, the topic or whatever, but I think I mentioned it before. Like my ex-wife, for example, there was no pleasing that. There was no kind of working that out. I think I mentioned it on here before that she didn't even find men attractive, period. So I was completely off her radar. I was just, quote unquote, as she said in court, something to make her life look normal. That you can't work that out. Some situations you can't work that out. And because of how she felt, there wasn't even a friendship that could be had there at the end of it. Like, if you don't like men, and I'm a guy, and we have to talk, and we've got, no, it's just not going to happen.
So
I have a question for you guys.
yeah.
Should they give out tickets for wasting people's time?
They should.
Yep.
Should there be a law or ordinance on the
all for that.
books to say
They should give out.
or
They
lawsuits?
should give out jail time.
Yeah, jail time or lawsuits. A lawsuit for wasting my goddamn time, because you know, goddamn, you weren't interested in me, and if you weren't interested, why are you here? I guarantee it would literally solve so many damn problems if you knew somebody could sue your ass for wasting their damn time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking rich right now.
Damn.
That
So
law-
check this out, because I heard a commonality in a lot of what you guys were just saying, and I think this guy, he country as shit, but he put the nail on the head.
Once I found out the common denominator in all of my past toxic ass relationships was me, I did something about that. I worked on me. I made me right. And then as a result, the right one found me. It just happened like that. The old boy said love's gonna come out of nowhere when you least expect it. And you don't have to go searching for love. And I found that to be true. When I work on me and I make me right, I attract right. So, y'all be well.
I'm gonna need that man to stop talking about my life.
Yeah.
Talking about my life, sir.
I'm telling you, he
Yeah,
was
he was
preaching.
Yeah.
He was
Talking about my
preaching.
Mine too.
life, sir.
Mine
Because a
too.
lot of times guys don't, and women don't realize that they are the problem.
Yeah.
They are the reason why they're not in successful relationships.
Where can you go?
There's too many people calling relationships when they know they only mean them to be situationships.
That's a good one.
Right.
I like
Good
that.
word.
I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
Be upfront, honest, and truthful from the start. Treat others how you want to be treated.
Golden
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
And that's-
crazy though? It's amazing that people to this point, and I'm talking about people that even in our age group don't get that. It's like they would so much rather play the victim when they're creating victims.
Right.
And that drives me insane, because it's like you never bother to take a moment to look at all of the pain that you've caused the people that supposedly caused you so much pain. Well, the only reason they caused you pain is because they're retaliating after the shit that you did.
Right.
You know, some people
So-
are reacting. Some people aren't starting the shit. They're just reacting to the shit that you started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got another video. I'm like to run through them real quick because we don't need to dwell on any of these because I think all of these are facts.
Right.
If they facts, we gonna have quick conversations. If y'all scream bullshit, that's when we get into the deep conversations. But check this shit
I
out.
told some ladies one time, I said, let me show y'all how to find the perfect husband. And of course, you know, a room full of ladies like, woo! He finna tell me, baby. I said, I need you to make a list of everything that you want him to be. Make a list. Everything I want his credit score to be 850. I want him to be making $200,000 a year. He got to have his own house. I want him to be well groomed. He got to be well rounded. I say, make everything on that list that you want in a person. Do it. Put it all on there, everything. And become the list. See, we're not willing to become the list of what we want. See, you just want a bunch of stuff, but you're not willing to become a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Damn it.
Man.
Can I?
Yep.
Go right ahead. You don't have to ask nigga. You see, we talk over each other all the time. Go right ahead.
So it says make a list. Well, I have learned recently that sometimes you don't know what's on that list until you see it in front of your face. And then you realize that's something I want in my soul, in my significant other, in the person that I am so deeply in love with. I never knew that I could feel that way towards that person.
Right.
Then once you realize, hey, look, this person fulfills that list that I never knew I had.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know you are so madly in love with them that you don't know what to think anymore.
Right.
So some of us, like, that list doesn't exist until it's in front of your face.
But you know what's crazy is when you find
you're going to give that person the same thing that you expect to get from them.
Right.
Right.
So even though you don't have that list in front of your face, you're still getting just as much as you're giving.
Right.
And that's the way it should be.
Right. Because
what's amazing is when there's
reciprocation.
Yes.
Yeah, and what's amazing is when the list changes according to the situation, because some shit you don't realize you don't need till you got the right person in your life.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
You know, you really don't, and until the right person comes along, you look at all of these different things that you think that you need, and then when they come around and they actually fit you like a glove, and you realize, wait a minute, everything that I am, they are, and they are, and I am. And none of this shit has anything to do with me. So I probably didn't need none.
Exactly.
So I'm good over here.
Yep.
I'm all right. You know?
Yeah, I think I mentioned something like that on a podcast that we did maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, where I'm gonna give you a little quote from my brother. When his wife passed away, he was, you know, of course, in tears, in shambles at the funeral or whatever, and we all went over to check on him. And we were like, you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. And we're like, well, you know, you're crying and stuff. And he was like, yeah, but I'm not crying for that reason. I'm crying because a lot of y'all won't find what I had in my wife.
Right.
I'm crying because I got to marry my best friend, and a lot of y'all out here won't get to do that. That's what's hurting me.
Right.
Everybody knew that, you know, my brother's wife was like his everything.
Right.
And you couldn't change that. Like you couldn't go to her, you couldn't go to him and say nothing bad about her. It just wasn't happening. Even if she did bad, even if we knew she had done some shady stuff, you better not go to him with it. You better not.
That's the basis of a good relationship, though, is a friendship. If you cannot be friends or even best friends with somebody that you are in a romantic relationship with, a loving relationship, a committed relationship, you're not going to go anywhere with it. It's not going to flourish. It's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be something that you want for your future.
Right.
It's the upstairs.
Okay.
It catches everybody off guard.
Yeah, see, you got the dog having the Holy Spirit right now. You got him jumping
I
around.
was like, dude, what the hell?
Yep.
But like being friends, and even more so being best friends, that is the foundation that you need to have a healthy, happy, everlasting relationship.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like, who the hell wants to spend a lot of time with somebody they don't like?
Exactly.
You really want to spend a whole bunch of time with somebody you can't stand?
Nope.
It's like you look at their asses, or like or the classic thing that men do. We sit out in our goddamn car because the last thing I want to do is come in this motherfucker to hear you anything you got to say. So I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who I got to spend time in my car with to get prepared for. And
Right.
women do the same thing. Women I've seen women sit in their car because I gotta go in here to this motherfucker again.
Or 5 minutes go to this store and then this store and then this store because you got so many errands to run just for the excuse of not going home.
Right.
Yeah. When you have a problem going to your house, that means your home is not peaceful. If your home is not peaceful, that person in your house is not your friend. I can't wait to get home to mine. I'm just telling y'all right now, I can't wait to get home to mine. And here's the funny thing. I can't wait to get home to mine, even though we've been together all day. Still can't wait to get home to her. Because they ain't here. So,
Right.
you know, yeah.
That's right. Check this out.
A lot of women are waiting for the finished product, and you're missing a really good man who knows who he is, but he just needs support. And I'll say this too, a lot of men are waiting to build their kingdom before they have their woman. A really good woman will support you in building that kingdom. The right woman will inspire the shit out of a man to build a bigger kingdom than he would have built alone.
Yep.
Because the kingdom needs a queen.
Yeah.
How you gonna rule when you don't have someone that's there to be your backbone and support?
Yeah. And the thing about it is you start looking at the value of someone once you built your shit already. It's like, what can you possibly do for me? I've already built it. I did it without you. So what do you actually bring? That's where the whole concept of what do you bring to the table? Because I done built the goddamn table and the house that it goes into. So what are you bringing more that's going to add to? Because I don't need you to help me build it. Now I need you to add to it. What can you add to it? You know, as opposed to somebody that's there in the trenches from day one, and y'all both look up at the thing that you both built. You can't ask her what she brought to the table because she built the goddamn table with you. She built the damn rafters. She built the damn front door and everything with you. So that's why there's a different value in someone like that as opposed to somebody walking in later and, you know, trying to, you know, act like they're just so important, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the whole idea is that you need that support, that comfort, that uplifting spirit that's going to be there, because a lot of people say, you know, a relationship is 50-50. No, it ain't. It's 100-100.
Mm-hmm.
You bring your 100, I bring my 100. And when I'm at 80, you're at 120. And when I'm at 120 and you're at 80, we are still 200.
Damn right.
What's up, Dave? It's not just 100. 100 will never do in a relationship. You have to be both at 100 all the time, working hard towards each other's common goals. Did you hear what I said?
Okay.
That's right.
Toward each other's common goals.
That's
you can't be just focused on what you're doing, because that's not going to be a successful relationship. Because if she's always in the wings and you're on front stage, when is her time to be on the front stage?
You want me to tell you one of the most beautiful things I've seen, brother, is as your success goes in Mass Creation Studios, I watched the level of excitement that you had for Sheila as her success started to rise as well. And that to me was one of the most beautiful things I'd ever seen, because you cheered just as much for her success as she cheers for yours. So like you said, it's that give and take. It's that every time you post, every time you put up a podcast, she's in the in the peanut gallery, cheering you on, giving you kudos and all of that. And then as she's making her movies and scripts and plays and things of that nature, you're right there in the trenches with her, giving her that same support. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
But that's a relationship. It's
Right.
like
A lot of people don't know that.
You don't understand that putting the pom-poms on is not just for the woman.
No.
Right.
No.
There are male cheerleaders out there, bitch, too. We don't have to do splits and all that shit, but you have to be just a bigger support of what your significant other is doing. Like when Jay out on there painting them, swabbing the decks and painting the boats. Welcome, Jay, to the podcast. And shoveling mud and shit. Because she understands that 100 mentality is not about just him. It's not about just her. It's about the us.
Right.
It's about the we. It's about home. And that takes me to my next video. If I could get the mouse to go over there. Come on.
Here are 4 signs you may have found your person. Y'all ready? Let's get into it, family. Number 1, they came out of nowhere. Completely unexpected. I mean, you weren't even looking for nobody. And then you meet this person, and there's this connection that you can't explain by logic or reason. It just is. Number 2, you feel like you can be yourself. It is safe to be yourself around them. It feels natural to be around this person. Number 3, you feel relaxed and at home with them. You realize over time that home isn't just a place. There are people that God created, that no matter where you are, with them, you feel at home. And number 4, you can't stand not being in contact with them. Even if you are a loner, there's a part of you that wants to stay in communication and connection with them. And that ain't even who you are. For whatever reason, they are a place of peace for you, a peace you can't explain.
See exactly why he's texting me right now.
Mrs. Grizz is right here, everybody. She's right over here.
Right.
Chilling. Right there.
And Sheila's in the peanut gallery. And it was so funny because I thought nobody was coming into the studio tonight, and I was going to do the podcast from home and just have everybody coming on, the podcast stream. And when Van hit me up,
I'm coming up.
He said he was coming up. I was like, all right, well then I'm gonna set up, and Nikki's coming with him, so let's set up. And Sheila was like, I was looking forward to you doing the podcast at home, because like on nights when I'm on the Grizz, sometimes I'm at home and she's laying on the couch in the background, having just chilling, and she'll say something every now and then because we appreciate each other's company.
Right.
My wife has an open door policy on the studio. I don't care when she shows up, why she shows up, or how she shows up. She can just show up, because she never gonna walk into no extraneous situations where I gotta explain myself out of.
Nope.
She's welcome to walk through that door. She got codes to the door. She got codes to the office. She can come in as she pleases. She got her own codes. She don't have my code. She got her own code. So I can't.
She got codes and keys.
Right.
Because that's our relationship. And it's so funny because, like I was telling y'all, I've been muting the camera a lot because I'm still a little bit under the weather and I'm coughing and stuff. But I cannot stand not hugging my wife and cuddling with her at night when I'm sick. I don't want to get her sick. So I built a pillow for it so that I can at least reach my hand over.
I know he's not.
Because awesome. I cannot sleep if I'm not touching her. And I mean, like, and it's been a task because she's not sick and I was dog dick sick. I mean, like, it was horrible.
Wow.
I mean, y'all hear the little bit of coughing I'm doing tonight, but imagine that times 10.
Yeah, after you hit that outside air, it's probably real bad by the
So,
time you get home.
So I'm like dry heaving and shit. But it's so much better now. Because my voice was like Lou Rawls' voice. I was like, you'll never find. It was I had none of that trouble y'all used to hearing in my voice. It was gone. But I sure dangled my way around the sheets and put my arm over her shoulder with the pillow in between us. so I wouldn't cough on her neck and get her sick. But that connection is important. That's my home. She's my home. And if you don't feel like your significant other is your home, then are they significant enough?
Right.
That's exactly the word that I used 2 weeks ago when you did that clip.
Mm-hmm.
That was the word that I said.
Home. Yeah.
That's how you should feel when you are with the right person.
Right.
No matter where you are, you feel at home. In their arms, in their company, doesn't matter. You feel like you are home.
And I felt a little bit like I let her down tonight because she was looking forward to being there right next to me while I was doing a podcast. And then, Van texted me. I was like, well, she knows that this is the podcast air space. So she didn't get upset, but she just would have appreciated me being with her there. So, I got another video.
You do not pick partnerships based on
The right one. That's not the right one. Where is it? There it is. Sorry.
Right, that one.
The right woman is going to pour into you in ways that you never even thought she could. Like, that's the dope part about it. Like, watching a man deal with, a certain caliber woman, and then he run into a great one, and just seeing how much that woman lifts him into damn near a totally new man. All right, meaning he start dressing different, like his focus is different. He start getting the more money, he moving, with a bit more peace mentally, and, just he becomes the best version of himself when he run into the right woman. And that's the type of impact that women can have on you, the right one, mind you. You can get sex anywhere, literally. There are women on social media throwing it around, right? But as far as a woman who inspires you, as far as a woman who pushes you to be better, that's not common. Who's actually invested in what it is that y'all trying to build, like loyal as hell to you and only you, regardless of how far up you are or how down you get. She gonna be there riding regardless. That's not common.
And in a hood, we can boil that down to one saying: ride or die.
Ride or die.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
It's
ride or die. Got your back. You got hers.
I shovel shit with you, sir.
But you know what? If I can take just one moment, and this is probably the only time in history I'm going to do this on here, I'm going to take a moment to just get a little mushy. So it's one thing to find somebody that you would just lay down your life for. It's another thing to find somebody that you're willing to live for. You're willing to live to never have them see another sad day.
Right.
To never have them ever have to want for anything, to never ever have to worry about you in any way, shape, or form, to be the peace that they never thought that they could possibly have. It's a beautiful thing to be that person for somebody else. And to know that that's the thing that you bring to them. Those are the things that make you a man and a woman. It's not so much about, how old you are or your accomplishments. The biggest accomplishment that you can have, from what I've seen, is how well you take care of your family and how well how much regard your spouse has for you. When your spouse looks at you, and every time they look at you, it's either a look of pride or a look of happiness. You're doing everything you need to do.
And I mean, like, one thing, it's so funny because for the first time, actually this is the second time in our relationship that my wife's car is older than mine. And the reason why that is because, unlike my wife, I do not want to get, I don't have an emotional attachment to my cars.
Right.
My wife, you remember that little red Nissan she had, the sports car? Yeah. She kept that bitch over 100-something thousand miles until the wheels fell off. I literally had to trade that car in on a fucking tow truck.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
What?
Because because she would not get rid of it. And this time, once she got in that truck, because the truck that she's driving now is the one that I got for her when the car died. She loves that truck. But for me, I used to always drive the old car or the used car because to me and how I was raised, like Uncle Russell I was talking about earlier, Uncle Melvin, your wife is a direct representation of how you treat her. So if my wife is in a new car and she's able to get the things that she wants and does the things that she do, that shows everybody that is a reflection of how I lead my family. But she make it so hard because she would not allow me to trade them damn cars in. I traded in her Mazda Protege for, I forgot what car I got her, but it was better. And oh my gosh, it was the worst situation ever. She was like, I don't want to trade it up. But I was like, it's time for you to upgrade. You got the kids. The kids are getting bigger. They need a place where they can put their feet on the ground in the back seat and feel comfortable. You know, so that's what I was doing. And it's always been, I need her to look her role.
Right.
This studio is my Lamborghini.
Right.
This studio is my Porsche. This studio is my Cadillac. It's everything that other guys covet on the streets. So everything else is about me showing her what she is deserving of to me.
Right.
I can't even begin. I cannot show you her worth.
No.
Yeah. And if I get to the point where if I was worth $10 million and we got a divorce, she's worth $9 million of it. Because I wouldn't have got there without her. Our growth has been simpatico.
Yeah.
We've always grown together. Like when Jeff Bezos said, "Oh, she get 900 mil."
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no argument.
Yeah.
When your wife has been, or your significant other has been the catalyst to you getting to where you are going, if you are a real man,
right,
handle that.
There is no argument. Or how did the rapper say one time? There is no competition.
No.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
I can't. How can I say that she's not worth it? She was there when we had a cabinet full of ramen, trying to figure out different ways of fixing that shit. Now we got a freezer full of steak.
Right.
That's that shit that people miss.
Yep. My buddy in high school, his name was Joe. His parents, when they split, it wasn't a bad split. And this was the first time I've seen a divorce, like at an age where I understood what a divorce was, because my parents split when I was little.
Right.
But when my buddy Joe, his parents split, it almost was a weird thing because I didn't know how that was supposed to work out. But Joe's dad bought Joe's mom a house for the divorce. Like paid the house out outright.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the house no more, blah, 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 blah. I got you. This is your place. This is going to be my place over here. Bought her a house for the divorce. And then the kids were already taken care of. He was like, you don't have to worry about them. They can come over, whatever. And I was like, see, that's where people somehow need to get. All this bickering and arguing and fighting and cutting up and carrying on over who's doing what, who's doing this, who's doing that. Right. I think I think as soon as you say those words, I think you done lost the whole thing already.
Yeah.
Your mind is already in a different place.
You want to hear some funny shit? Me and Sheila used to have arguments about if we ever broke up, who would get the kids.
You get me, sis.
You get what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to relinquish my role as a father because we're not working out.
Right.
And she wasn't going to relinquish her role as a mother because we weren't working out. So we were like, oh no, the kids coming with me. Oh no, they ain't. They coming with me. I'm like, no, they not. Because that's when you know that you're on equal ground, when you're equally committed to the success of the relationship, even in its failure.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God it didn't fail, because God knows I don't know where I'd be without that girl. I'm telling you for real.
But that's
Sometimes
that's like if you. So y'all see all of this shit behind me, right? So if I, not that she'd ever would, but if I showed up smelling, like one of these, and my woman smelled horrible, what kind of man does that show that I am? If I'm not sitting here making sure, like you said, JB, like there's a certain representation that you want your spouse to have. There's a
Right.
certain way that you want, and it's not so much about being like a show doll or anything like that. I want people to see that she's well taken care of. You know what I mean? And it's one of those, that's a sense of pride for me. Not for her to look a specific aesthetic or any of that type of shit, but for people to know that whatever I do for myself, I'll do tenfold for her.
Right.
So there's nothing that I wouldn't do for her that I wouldn't do for myself, and I would take something less to make sure that she had, even though because I know who she is, she wouldn't allow that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
just like I would take something less, she would take something less to make sure that I had. And that's the kind of relationship that we have. If I buy a $300 fragrance, which I have not, damn it. But if I buy a $300 fragrance, trust me, she's got one sitting on the shelf. Now, I'm probably
Right.
not going to be seen for a couple of months because she's going to probably put my ass under the ground for a little bit for buying a $300 fragrance. But I'm going to make sure that she is no different in any kind of different position than myself,
Right.
because that's how much she means to me. Like she's the world to me,
Yo, T, I was getting ready to come to you because I have a question for you. And this is going around the horn. I'm going to go to everybody on the podcast, and that's going to be like probably by the time we finish, we'll be at the end. But Elle is my girl, and I met Elle in a couple different times. But the right fit. How did you know?
I've listened to everything that all of you said, and I actually agree with most everything. I didn't know myself when I got married, and so, like Van said, there's no way I could have told someone else what I wanted or even knew what I wanted.
If you don't.
But somehow, I had the list that Nikki was talking about that I didn't know I had, and as most people know, I was married for 20 years. Uh, didn't go well. Most of it was because we were misguided. Most of it was because I didn't know me. Um, Once all of that was out the way, and COVID, and what have you, um, I worked on me to the point where I knew who I was and what I wanted, and decided to give somebody one more shot. Went out, great time. Then my aunt died. Then she got COVID, and I didn't see or hear from her for 6 months. When she decided to get back in contact with me after no provocation, after no contact, after no anything, I knew then, but it took another date. And that date was her birthday in Ocean City, and we've basically been together every single day since then, and that was March.
Nice.
This is the longest period that they've been
This
apart. 'Cause-
this weekend,
Yeah,
this weekend is the
yeah,
longest we've been apart since March. Yeah, I went to Atlanta and back in less time.
yeah. And the thing is that when you see that relief on your, I'm sorry, my little brother, even though we the same age, I was born in January, so he my little brother. When you see that relief on their face and that comfort in knowing that they're being taken care of, it's such a beautiful thing.
I drove her to meet my mother.
Oh,
6.5 hours. She's got more love in my family than I do.
My dad's still waiting too.
And then she got to meet me. And she was like, I heard I needed to meet you. I was like, yeah. Because I'm
She
protective
met
of my,
well. Actually, she met you first.
yeah. Because these my brothers. I don't take no shorts with my brothers. None of them.
It should be.
So, but Grizz,
Yes, sir.
how did you know it was the right fit?
When I realized she was the piece that I didn't know I needed.
Mm-hmm.
When one day she stayed over the house and it seemed routine, but I woke up in the morning and I remember the sun came through the balcony doors. And for that one moment, everything in the world stood still. I could not hear a bird chirping.
Mm-hmm.
I could not hear the refrigerator going. At that moment, all I could hear was her breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And it brought so much peace to me to hear her breathe, to hear her heartbeat, to just watch her at peace, to know that she was so comfortable with me, that she was in such a deep, calm sleep, to where I knew at that moment I want to protect her for the rest of my life.
Right.
Damn.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna rearrange the question for our next guest because I don't, and even though Van is my boy, I don't know where everything is in his life right now. So we're gonna rearrange the question for them a little bit. How will you know when it's the right fit, Van?
Oh, I had my scientific brain, so we're gonna go scientific with this one a little bit.
They can't be a flat earther.
Please don't. Damn it, don't.
Amish is a plus. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when it becomes easy, when it's no work involved, I think I was explaining it to Trey one time. When you fall in love with somebody, it's kind of like when you realize you can tolerate their bullshit. That's kind of like the best way to put it, almost, because I mean that's the truth. You know, their bullshit may annoy somebody else just completely, but when you can handle their level of bullshit and it doesn't bother you and it doesn't faze you, and everything just kind of happens on its own, like you don't really have to work for it, everything just kind of falls into place. I think that's when that starts to happen.
Okay. Jay, how will you know when it's the right fit?
Shovel shit. Like, see these nails? It's not right too. But I did it. Low key miserable, but
Low key miserable?
because nobody sweating me with shit. There's a few times
So it was actual shit?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she was using
No,
metaphor.
no. She's serious.
Okay.
From the house to the alleyway, we dug up the sewer line from the house to the city to replace it. It was about 30 feet, and we dug in mud.
Oh God.
Yeah, if he don't know that you got a thing for him,
Marry
that's
her.
a problem.
You ass.
So
Right.
no, I ain't gonna say that. I mean,
I'm
I got
joking.
my thing. She got this thing. It's cool. Like then
God damn. What the fuck is that?
And it's just we have our moments.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
It's time where I don't have to say a word. He don't have to say a word. I can look at him. He look at me. Read each other. Know that that's it. Conversation is going without saying not a word.
Miss Nikki, how will you know when it's the right fit?
You just know. Things fall into place. Things are easy. Things, like she said, you can communicate without saying a word. You can look at each other and you know what you mean. You know what you want. You know what you need. The other person can look at you and they can feel what you're feeling. They know you need comfort. They know you need a hug. They provide that for you.
Can I tell you something? To be honest, because I'm going to call a little bullshit on both of y'all. I've been married 37 years, and sometimes I don't know what the fuck she wants.
Amen, goddamn it, amen.
I be thinking, hold on. I'm going to take a line from Beyonce. I be thinking, I know she said drinking, but I be thinking that I know, and I be wrong.
Don't know shit.
Put him in a certain way, and he'll know exactly what that look mean, and he'll do what that.
But sometimes you think you at a stop sign and you at a yield. Sometimes you think you at a yellow light, you at a green.
Mm-hmm.
In a relationship,
you figure it out.
No, this is the key.
Say it.
I ask directly.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
I didn't know this is what you wanted. So what do you want? Please tell me so that I can make it better.
Right.
Right.
And the funny thing is, we laid out ground rules.
I can see, look, I've seen a tear come down her cheek, and I'm like, can I help?
What can I do?
Yeah.
We've never had a moment.
And then she'll be like, it was the movie.
The fuck?
The movie?
Bruh. Look, I have had those moments, but one of the things that we put some rules in place. If I ask you twice what's wrong, and
it's
you tell
over.
me twice nothing's wrong.
It's over.
You come at me later on talking about, well, it was fuck you, fuck that, and fuck this. Sorry, no. I asked you what the hell was wrong. That's when I gave a shit. I don't care now. I gave a damn what I asked. I don't care when you felt like talking about it. But what I say to this is, at least tell me something's wrong, but I don't want to communicate about it right now. At least I know a conversation is coming.
Learn that person.
Yeah, I know.
You do.
Have you seen the movie The Book of Eli?
Yeah.
That is what a woman is the Book of Eli. Everybody think they know what's in the book, but only the motherfucker that committed to memory knew what was in that book. Y'all committed it to memory, and we guessing.
Well, you should have known. You've been with me how long?
You may not know exactly what it is.
I get it right more often than not, but those knots are the ones that make you feel like you're not shit.
Oh, you know what? But another thing is,
you know what I'm saying? Because it may be that one nugget that you missed in that one
and it's
instance.
like, damn, how'd I miss that?
Yeah.
And you want to be the nugget finder. Like
Yeah.
I've been with her for almost 40 years, and sometimes this the nugget. No, this the nugget.
God damn.
No, if he can't figure it out, then he'll just ask. But for the most
I
part,
ask, and then y'all go.
Oh no, I'm like, if you ask me what it is, that means you ready for this.
So
you ready for it. I'm like, you ready. For the most part, it ain't that deep. It's just I need to vent to get something off my mind. But for the most part, we have open conversations. So it's like when I talk to you, Just, hey, how was your day? What foolishness did you deal with today? Like, all right, cool. So you know where I'm at.
But we have the hard conversations. It's the easy ones that sometimes get out of whack.
Right. It's the ones that you ain't supposed to be arguing about.
Right.
The arguments usually turn into a laughter, but it's,
Yeah.
it's the ones that just be simple as a motherfucker that
Yeah.
turn into somebody about to pull out a frying pan and shit.
Yep. And on that note, we know that we are going to have to do the right fit too, because we are at the end of the podcast. And before we wrap it up, we want to bring up Grizz so that he can tell you where you need to be on Wednesday nights.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this Wednesday night, make sure that you come to the Sophisticated Grizzly Podcast. We will be on at 8:15 on Wednesday. We're going to be on YouTube, also on Facebook, and we were on X, but apparently X wants you to do a whole bunch of other shit so they can go kick rocks and blow bubbles. So we're just going to be on those two publications. And I think this week I'm going to have a conversation with my African brothers and sisters. African brothers and sisters, I need to talk to you. I need you guys to come to the forefront because everybody wants to ask the question, what is an FBA and all of this other stuff, and why is the delineation and everything going on in the community? Well, I'm going to answer these questions for you. I'm going to do it respectfully because I do have a lot of love and respect for you guys, but I will have to spank that ass a little bit. So come on in.
All right. So I'm going to bring us up to the forefront because we have Miss Jay Nicole here. So Jay, please tell us. Oh, that's nice. And your phone's going off. I can't read it upside down and backwards, but
we got new fragrances here. We rearranged some things going on, but this new one.
De-ashify your ass.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. Come to J.Org for all your luxurious body butter needs. Shower scrubs, shower gels, body butters, and now we've just introduced the air fresheners, so you keep it with you all day long. We might add a little something else in there too. We're gonna pause on that. But yes, come see me to, as you say, unashified, as they say.
All right. Van Gogh Designs. What's up, bruh?
All right. So as I said, I'm getting ready to work on this layout for this catalog to come out. Grizz, I'm gonna have to hit you up on that to get that done. Sir. Other than that, there's a couple of things that I'm planning. I'm still looking at doing a fashion show probably sometime around October. Lot of details got to be worked out for that. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be an amazing show. The way I'm doing it is that anybody, even listening out here, if you've got any of my designs, I'm gonna pretty much say that you can come walk in the show because I'm trying to showcase everything. So it'll be a long show. It's not just 25, 30 models or whatever. If you've got a piece, hit me up, let me know, and you can walk the design you have down the runway.
All right. And then we have content creator and model. We didn't point out Nikki is a model as well. Model. What's going on with you?
Beautiful Torture is my modeling name. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Biggest thing I've done recently was Graffiti Warehouse. I'm always looking to do any kind of new content, new anything. I do events, whatever. Yeah, so hit me up.
Cool. And we you know what? We have been lacking on this one, but we got to do this because we got T. Scott, and T. Scott is an amazing boudoir photographer. So you need to start big upping what you do. T, where can they find you and what do you do?
Right now, you can find me IGST Images Photo, FOTO. I am rebranding. We're going in a couple of different directions, so I'm not sure exactly where I'm going, but you've been out there, you've seen my stuff. You'll definitely see me with Jerry Mass Creations. So yeah, let me know what's going on.
Please book him. He's fire. And I would like to thank everybody from Crazy Cat, Jay, not you, Jay in the peanut gallery. We had our lovely Shauna was on the peanut gallery. Christy, my beautiful wife Sheila. All of you guys, thank you for joining into the podcast. And to my panelists right here in the studio, we got Jay Nicole. We have, of course, Van Gogh and Nikki. And then on the screen, we have Sir Grizz of Swagtown. And of course, Grown Man Clique Man, Scott T. And the Slut Gang CEO, Richie Rich, chimed in for a minute. We'd like to thank you all for coming in to seeing the Grown Man Clique podcast every Monday night. And as we say at the end of every podcast, do good. Do really good. But if you're going to do bad, do really bad so that they know that you meant it. Peace. We out.